Howdy ho, everybody. Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas here in the Rocks Roost. We're here in the think tank where we met these eccentric floating brain pods last time in about a 40-minute conversation, which was mostly one-sided. But anyway, the risk of...
I can hear your penis-tipped feet tromping around.
Yeah, and we had the lewd jokes and all that. So let's see what else is going on.
Yet? We need them, as I have indicated.
No. I'd be honored if I could hear any knowledge the think tank had to share on the sciences.
Why, yes. We are filled with the knowledge you speak of.
Really?
If you wish to know more, simply ask the others. They can help you.
All right, Captain Quark. You seem like the one in charge. You are...
I am Dr. Klein, Chief Head Researcher of Logistical Operations and Ideology here at Big Mountain. I am surprised you have not heard of me. I am first in my field, first chair, as it were, back in the days of chairs.
Who is Dr. Mobius?
Dr. Mobius was not the horrifying creature you saw upon the screen, twisted by science. He was once one of us, a friend. He researched in directions contrary to the think tank. Brains, 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 always about the brains. So we exiled him. He says he left of his own volition, but that was to save him the embarrassment. Now he sends his intelligence-consuming scorpions from the Forbidden Zone to plunder the secrets of Big Mountain. He is a menace.
I have to wonder who is really the menace. You know, who are the quote-unquote good guys and who are the bad guys here. It wouldn't surprise me if it's not who you expect. These mechanical robo-scorpions consume intelligence? Are you certain of your findings?
Dr. O is certain of his findings, and no one else in the think tank is willing to test the results. Loss of brainial power. Terrifying. O has said on many occasions his inability to comprehend Mobius's robo-schematics is because of repeated robo-scorpion stings.
There we go with non-existent adjectives again. I think maybe these scientists' brains have become unhinged a bit from being up here for so long. And disembodied to boot. Why do I have this strange passive sensation in here?
It's a side effect of the cerebral scrubbing. It won't stop you from excreting, or asking questions, apparently. I have to correct that next time. Hormonal aggressive tendencies are actively suppressed, however. They are a no-no and not permitted in the think tank. The scrubbing also ensures your silence to keep Big Mountain safe. This facility is top secret, and you cannot speak of it to anyone outside of Big Mountain. Should have done it with the last batch, and the anti-aggression scrub.
But I like to fight.
We had to take precautions after the last visitors. They caused a great deal of damage in a short time.
Last visitors, huh?
Should have made sure they couldn't mention Big Mountain once they left. An oversight.
Yeah, I started to say, because I've heard of Big Mountain. Yeah, who were these visitors?
Dr. 8 and Dr. O could tell you more. Dr. O more than 8. The battle against the visitors damaged 8's voice module. Suffice to say, those visitors are unwelcome. They stole a great many secrets and much technology. Impertinent. They also broke one of my trains.
Oh, no. What is this place?
This is the think tank. The nerve center of Big Mountain. The greatest research center known to man and to us. Here we test and test and test some more in the name of science. Atomic power, nuclear power, and scientific power.
I've heard this place called the Big Empty.
Yes, because the intellectually challenged see an M and a T next to each other and take Occam's razor to it. While you are here, you will refer to this place properly, and you will do the same with the other scientists here.
Okay. Tell me about the Forbidden Zone.
That that glowing red scar?
I saw it.
That laser lobotomy canyon maze carved in the landscape as if by some child? It is Mobius's fortress. From that hemorrhoidal fissure, he sends his amazing robo-scorpions to terrify and irritate us. He always tended to the dramatic.
Tell me more about the pylons.
Ask Borous. I believe he knows more about the fence than any brain. Except maybe Mobius. Mobius was involved in their construction, if I recall. But he's such a hack, he probably was reading off Borous' notes and schematics.
Okay. One thing, there is a lot of talking so far in this, and it's a little much. I hate to ding it this soon into the DLC, but there's way too much talking. I realize I'm asking a lot of questions. I feel like this probably is going to open up quests, and that can lead to other interactions that are probably going to be more rewarding, but I get it. Okay. The brains have said the same thing basically over and over again. They're a little bit verbose. I get the feeling that whoever wrote the script for this DLC was awfully proud of their work, and whoever was the director was not the kind of person to tell them you're going to have to cut that. It's a little much. I have questions about this brain extraction you all performed.
Well, we didn't actually do it. We tried to clean up after, as always, but usually the auto dock runs on remote. But we programmed it, or Mobius did. Still, this new wrinkle with the Tesla coils in your skull was unexpected. I mean, we predicted we'd have a breakthrough eventually, but Dala knows more. She supervised your spine peel and the heart circumcision, then dumped them both into the tanks in the sink above. Quite sanitary. Sure took her time. She always takes longer than projected with lobotomite surgeries. Not sure why.
You said before that Mobius might have my brain?
Yes. In all probable likelihoods, yes. Possibly. That it may have gone to Mobius is merely an inkling. I don't know why, but it may be something involving the surgery code. Actually, I don't know. All I know is it misplaced itself, or it floated off. They get into robots sometimes and go on a tear.
Okay. All right. What's this autodoc surgery code you mentioned?
Mobius's legacy code was in the old auto dock. Yes, it fried itself after your procedure, so he couldn't tell for sure. It is unfortunate. We would have benefited from knowing how the breakthrough occurred. Even if we installed another chip, the information is lost.
Well, I wish I had 5 more medicine because we could bring that up. But why would Mobius want my brain?
Why does he seek our destruction? Why did he build robot scorpions with intelligence training stingers? It is because he hasn't cleaned his biogel in a long time. Clearly he's got some sort of psychological corrosion. He's mad.
Robo-scorpions drain intelligence from living creatures? How? Chems?
I'm not certain. Perhaps it only affects machines. If so, you may be immune. If it is chems, then we have nothing to fear. Since we are afraid, it must not be chems, and you need not fear, which means you can test it. Logical.
More or less. Okay. That's all.
Yes, a most goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, so let me look at the quests here. We've got go to the sink and install the thing. We got a lot of stuff. Ask Dr. O about the think tank. And picking your brains. Let's go chat with the other brains. There's one down here. There's 2 down here. Hello there, Dr. Borous.
Hello? Oh, I'll give you a hello. A hello unsurpassed in all creation.
Why do they have a light on the back? I don't know.
The lobotomite animal before me.
Whoa.
What other terrifying terrors will plague us in our quest for knowledge? Communists? Communist animals, perhaps? Be warned. Attempt to propaganda me. I will shriek as a frightened babe, calling loyal cyber dogs to my aid. Do you comprehend, commie animal?
Do you always get this dramatic?
Drama? There is no drama in science. As I learned in high school, science is an intellectual pursuit devoid of bestial emotions. Unless, of course, you are a communist. Like Betsy Bright, who sat next to me in math, and her smoking Confederate Richie Marcus. As I learned in my high school, American High, AHS, drama is for movies, things of fiction. Here in the think tank, the only star is science.
Yeah. Well, you really do need to be careful with communists. Who are you? What do you do here?
Before you is the brain of Dr. Borous, head of animology, beastology, and DNA scrambling technology here at Big Mountain.
I don't think those are things.
I lay the bones and hearts of animals bare beneath my searing gaze, especially the dogs. I did so love dogs once. Especially Gabe, that rascal. But there are many animals to shape. Industrious cazadors, the happy-go-lucky night stalkers. They are my living, breathing DNA test tubes.
Okay, this guy needs to die. You're responsible for cazadors?
Indeed. Docile, curious, safe, sterile.
No, not sterile.
They are contained here at Big Mountain to preserve DNA and for observation.
What makes you think they haven't escaped? Or, yeah, that's probably the question.
Because Big Mountain safety measures are far more sophisticated than their primitive animal instincts. We are their lords and masters.
What a jack-off. Contained at Big Mountain, those things are all over the Mojave.
No, such creatures are found only here.
Nope.
For research purposes.
Nope.
They would no more be capable of escape than breeding.
Well, I got some bad news for you because they breed all right.
I cannot expect a lobotomite to understand the careful surgical castrating procedures used in their creation. Perhaps a demonstration of my castrating power would settle your doubts.
Really? Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. You might make me more fertile or impregnate me.
Impregnate you? What? Do you want to make me vomit inside my tank? The mere notion makes the edges of my biomed gel crystallize into asymmetrical patterns.
You don't seem to have a grasp on your own research.
Nonsense! That is what you speak. Nonsense from beyond. I was at the top of my high school class in American high school. I knew facts. I knew figures. I knew data. We would know if our research was flawed. It is not. We never contradict ourselves, so do not even try.
Ah, do I spot a way to fry these brains? Possibly. You know what they always say, you can't fix stupid. Here's proof in the biogel right here, Dr. Borous. All right, when did you create cazadors?
In 2000, let's see, carry the 3, then count backwards from the Great Static, or beyond. There were the tarantula debates, and something about hawks, which made it around 2003, May, Tuesday. It was definitely Tuesday. Why are we even debating this? What you ask is of no importance. Mobius besieges us. There are more important things to worry about than data and facts.
Wait a minute. I thought that was all that mattered up here. I want to talk about the Night Stalkers. Let's jump back into that tree.
Before you...
Yeah. Night Stalkers?
Indeed. Docile. Curious.
Oh, he says the same
safe,
thing.
Sterile.
Says the same thing no matter which critter you bring up. That's disappointing. I had other questions.
Submit your questions.
I want to know about Mobius and the Forbidden Zone.
The malignant tumor that is Mobius plagues us all. His hunger for power, insatiable. From his lair in the Forbidden Zone, his terrifying robo-scorpion army clicks and whirs across the crater of Big Mountain, ever seeking, ever stinging. He must be stopped, or all of Big Mountain shall be destroyed.
I got to remember to put timestamps in these videos because I know a lot of you are not going to want to listen to these crazy brains prattle on and on. Tell me about this radar fence around the crater.
The radar fence protects us all. If evidence is correct, the one who built it is me. It keeps anything with a disembodied brain inside, like us, and anything without a brain also inside. It is the ultimate defense against communist aggression. There'll be no infectious ideas on my watch.
The fence doesn't make much sense to me.
It makes perfect sense.
It's a sense
Who are you
fence.
to question the mighty radar fence? Ever since my anxiety-filled days of powerlessness and being bullied in American high school, I have dreamed of such security as the fence. That and giant cybernetic dogs that would ruthlessly patrol and kill anyone who wasn't my friend, like Richie Marcus and Betsy Bright. Who's laughing now, Betsy? I hope you and Richie are happy smoking in your radioactive coffins. I'm glad you never came to my birthday party.
I wonder if she's kin to Jason. Don't you want to leave here?
No! Beyond is death, despite mounting evidence to the contrary. No matter where these strange humans wander in from with their ideas and new brains, there is nothing beyond Big Mountain.
But I came from beyond Big Mountain, so obviously you're wrong. Tell me about the evidence you have.
Enough! Stop filling my precious brain cell units with irrelevant data. You sound like the other visitors, making wild claims of a world beyond, where there is a war beyond war. It is unproven and unthinkable. Bother the other doctors with your crackpot theories. I have no time. None of us do.
I kind of wish that these crazy scientists had a little bit different characterization other than stereotypical nerd that got beat up in high school and now they're sour about it. I don't know. That's just kind of silly. Why does Klein want these particular technologies?
There is logic and purpose in it. If these technologies are needed to pierce the Forbidden Zone, so be it. Science is powerful, and in the right hands, our hands, if we had hands, we would be nigh unstoppable.
Okay. Can you tell me about the Big Mountain?
It is our home, threatened by the horrors of Mobius. All we wish to do is continue our research. layer upon layer, above and beneath the floor of the crater, until we have our answers.
Okay.
But no, Mobius will not let us rest, scaring us with his scary robots with their laser tails and blowing up all the time.
Oh, they blow up? This crater looks like it's being tag teamed by giant F-bots. Yeah, I saw the expanse from the balcony. You made a mess of the landscape.
It was not our first choice of testing grounds, but we no longer have the luxuries of our test cities.
Test cities.
Then we lost the mountain. After the explosion, we couldn't find it anymore. So the crater became our testing grounds for science.
Yeah, test cities?
Yes. In the past, individuals would come to us, pay for technology, and if their town, community, or city was just right, we could use that city as a controlled experiment. Vault-Tec was much better at it, of course. We had to make do. Get permission. Sometimes.
Oh.
If only we could have used commie cities. But capturing whole cities was hard, so we captured enough commies to make cities of our own. So we had a group of Chinese prisoners to experiment on. Those were the days. But the true test was science on unsuspecting Americans. Whether it was holograms, new autodocs, toxins, vending machines, we wound them up, let them go into tiny, isolated towns. Then we observed.
Oh, so you're a scumbag. What was the explosion?
Boom! Yes, quite unexpected and embarrassing. All better now after the landscaping, though. Much more pleasing to our monitors. And the crater helps keep everything inside, because it is bowl-shaped.
All right, that's enough. Well, I don't know. Other questions?
Submit.
Oh, were there other questions? No. We've spoken enough.
Until next time, then. Provided there is a next time. For any of us.
Right. Well, I don't like Dr. Borous. I must save. After all of that... And I will subject you to yet another. Oh, Wonder Glue times 3. I'll take that. Dr. 8. So he can't talk. Can you speak? Do you understand me? He doesn't. Your voice module got damaged, I heard, in an attack. Right. That is too bad or good or something. Can I ask you some questions? I mean, not that it's going to do any good. Can you tell me about the attack? Like, what's he going to say, you know? Part of the damage? Yeah. Who are you? More of that. Sounds important. Dr. Mobius. All right, just calm down. Okay. Percolating. Okay. After listening a bit, that's Robco term link protocol you're broadcasting, right? Uh-huh. Well, I've hacked enough Robco terminals to know. Nice pun on the header file ref. Okay, that's good. I agree. If someone would take the time, you're more than just sound effects and attack. If that's Robco Termlink Protocol, doesn't that mean it can be hacked? It only take a second to violate your rights to make your voice mine. Oh, I'm not going to do that. If that's Termlink code, don't worry. I'm not going to take advantage of your exposed code. Gain karma. Not a problem. I know what it's like to be experimented on. About when I first arrived. Tell me you didn't sun-jaculate into my sonic emitter. Usually I can find some crayon lying around, hook some duct tape around the lid, good to go. Ugh. Well, there had to be some other way to fire it up. Can we at least talk it over next time? Whatever. Now that we know each other better, can you tell me about the emitter? Really, huh? Higgs Village. Can you point it out on my Pip-Boy? There we go. So your house is there? So there's another emitter code? Oh, two codes. One for the jukebox, one for the opera. Nice. I'll keep an eye out. I'll be going. All right. So we got something out of that. Good. A brain over here. Another brain. And I will save again.
If it isn't the fascinating little lobotomite.
Here we go.
You are an unusual specimen to so boldly walk into the mighty expanse of the think tank, fearless and proud as a teddy bear. Between the extraction of their higher reasoning abilities and urination-inducing fear, most lobotomites dare not approach us, let alone speak to us. Yet you have no such fear. Facing me, epidermis fleshed with blood, plasma running molten beneath, your face contorting with muscular expression. Will you indulge me? Say a few words. Face towards the monitors, please, so that I might record it for further examination.
Well, actually, the epidermis cannot be flushed with blood because it's just dead skin cells. But anyway, the quick scribe jumped over the lazy paladin.
Yes, go on. Seeing your lips and mouth forming words, both revolting and somehow... How does it feel to have the flesh roll around in your mouth like that? To control each muscle and the tongue, like having a fish or extremely dexterous slug lolling and flopping in one's mouthal cavity.
Again with the adjectives. We finally get a lady killer response. Those have been rare. I think old Lady Gibson was the only other one we've come across so far. It seems to me you have more biological needs than your counterparts.
What? Nonsense.
Close eyelids, breathe deeply, then stretch languidly.
What? What are you doing?
Close eyelids, breathe deeply. Run your hands along the sides of your face, then exhale rapidly.
Stop it. Why? Why are you making me partake in this filthy formography?
Turning cough roughly, then slowly scratch nose.
Enough. I am already intrigued. You have sufficiently percolated me.
Ah.
I don't know what it is about the biology of lobotomites. It infects my thoughts. All that skin and muscle and tissue.
Why don't you give in? There's nothing wrong with looking at the human body.
Perhaps there is value in what you say. I did so enjoy breathing once, long ago.
I could come back any time and just breathe if you want.
Would you? I feel so ashamed, but yet so intrigued. You'll need to give me a rest in between visits, or else my gel might run over. If you're ready, let me radar scan you. Slowly. Woo. Woo. Purple, purple, woo. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Purple.
Okay.
Loop. last little bit there. Ah, whew. Thank you, lobotomite. Please, you must come back for further study when I've had a rest. I'm a little sensitive right now.
Yeah, and I need a shower. What do you do here?
Why, my little bear of teddiness. I am Dr. Dala, first head chief researcher of mineralogy and medicinal sciences. I have 211 doctorates in both applied sciences and techniques to apply those sciences. I also possess a degree in curiosity and advanced curiosity. That is merely schooling, however. When possible, I prefer fieldwork and observation to holotape eidetics. It has proven useful, especially now. I have become the expert on humanology and lobotomite behavior here at Big Mountain. My research doesn't descend into formography. It is only science.
Yeah, 211 doctorates. That sounds like box top BS to me. How's that even possible?
Why, we create not only scientific marvels here at Big Mountain, but new sciences as well. Everything can be quantified, categorized, and dissected until every group can be subgrouped or partitioned.
A lot of titles.
What is a name without a title or suffix for the sake of hierarchy? It is a long-standing quantification of personality and importance. We could not do without it. Surely you must be aware of the gravity of such attached appellations, just as surely as you must have a title.
I'm sometimes called a courier.
Oh, a mailman. A delivery man. Someone who takes parcels from place to place using their primitive feet or similar conveyance. You are the second one I've met in recent times. Very different specimens.
This is the second mention of another courier. Fascinating. There was another.
Of course. You must have met others in your travels. This one had met other couriers too, although it sounded as if he hadn't met the correct one.
Uh-oh.
He asked us all many questions, and then he asked a most perplexing one. We had to segment the event out of our memories for safety.
What was the question?
I do not know, nor should we try to access it. Perhaps Klein has the logs.
Interesting.
My evaluation would be to let your own curiosity go. I do not think that Klein remembers the conversation as being satisfactory.
So this other courier, it seems like, is hunting someone, and it very well could be me. Why'd you remove my brain, and how?
Oh, removing it is a simple procedure. Well, except the complications it can cause to the heart and spine. But once the heart and spine are gone, no trouble at all. Clamp the subject down. One laser incision around the skull. Crack, snip, done. The brain is finally free of the skin envelope, which is then kept automated for cleanup duties around Big Mountain. Lobotomites. With you, however, something is definitely wrong. We've never had a lobotomite who kept speaking after being forcibly lobotomized. I am relieved the pacification field is working. If it didn't, I would broadcast some concern to my colleagues about safety protocols.
But how am I still talking and walking around?
That is a good question. My theory is that the Tesla coils in your brain pan are still connected to your brain somehow. It really could be anywhere. Brains are a lot smarter than most researchers give them credit for. We still have your spine and heart. If you were to somehow find your brain, wherever it sloped off to, you could humanically reduce yourself again.
Strange adverbs as well. I feel strange in here, peaceful but on edge.
It is the pacification field emitters that are broadcasting into the emptiness of your skull. Without a brain, your aggression is suppressed in here.
Is there any way to shut it off?
Why would you want such a thing? You might surrender to your hormones and commit primal aggression on me, on us, again and again. Then I would have to return the favor, activating my vivisectors and gently lobotomizing you from behind. Not something I would relish doing. No, the only way to circumvent the field is to have a brain, and we extracted that like we do all lobotomites here.
More
An
questions.
interrogation. How fascinating. Please begin.
All right. What else? Tell me about Dr. Mobius.
Dr. Mobius. A monstrous brain creased with wrinkles of 1,000 evils, with but one jaundiced eye with which to perceive the world. Exiled from the think tank for crimes too heinous to remain in recorded memory, and perhaps differences in research methodology. His one terrible eye forever peers at us, an eye of ever-increasing magnification. He watches from his dome in the Forbidden Zone, spying on us all.
I don't understand how the tech Klein wants will help.
It'll all become clear. If not, at least we will have the technology here at the dome where all technology belongs. When we have all the technology, all the answers, we can share it with the world, piece by piece. All will be in order, and all will be like Big Mountain.
Okay. Tell me about the Big Empty.
This mountain, now crater, encompasses the sum total of knowledge of humankind. It is Big Mountain, where all questions can be answered. You'll see. No matter what your questions, Big Mountain will provide the answers, as it has done for so many before you.
Previous test subjects?
Oh yes, we've had other subjects visit. It's why we had to calibrate the pacification field and warm up our brainial beams and vivisectors. Only a short time ago, we had 3-1 subjects arrive, and they ruined several experiments, and even injured 2 of our staff. It is a shame their brains left with them. With you, however, we have taken precautions to ensure that problem won't repeat itself. We've conditioned you so you can't speak of this place, discuss our secrets, or attempt to use force against us in any way. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, whatever. Why did you say 3-1 subjects before?
Because 3-1 is 2. 2 spoke to us, one after the other. One mean, one curious. But there was a third we didn't speak to. The last one is the -1. It got traumatized, then taken to one of our medical centers for de-traumatization. A rather unsettling procedure.
Yeah, I'll bet. What happened with the visitors?
Ask Dr. O. And you could have asked 8 once, until he was severely damaged in the attack. We like him better this way.
Okay.
Perhaps you are stuck in a looping gesture of verbal intercourse.
I'm feeling that way right now. That's enough.
Until our next interaction, my intriguing little lobotomite.
Okay. Interesting. I'll save it again. And let's see what else we can learn here. This is Dr. O.
I mean, if you want.
Dr. O.
Breaking news! Talking lobotomite arrives in the think tank. Its purpose, unknown. Undefinable. Its presence here, impossible.
I don't know, I guess. You're Dr. O, correct?
Oh? Oh, yes. I'm not going to bother correcting you. At least you got the doctor part correct. I can be grateful for that, at least. Stop the presses! Just in from my eye monitors. Is that Robco tech on your arm? It is! What's your agenda bringing that in here?
What, my pit boy?
How dare you bring Robco tech in here? What are you showing off? How great Robert House and his big company are? Oh, we can make Securitrons better than any robot those geniuses at Big Mountain can make, and they'll last 1,000 years. You're lucky I don't have hands to tear that dip boy off your arm, or feet to stomp on its stupid metal guts. Ugh, damn Robco.
Okay, chill. I don't think I'll worry you by telling you what House and his robots have been up to since.
Worry about House? Why would I do that? Hope he died alone in a dingy room, streaming his last remaining bodily fluids into jars. And him and his dirty girl bots. Don't even get me started on those filthy biological catcher's mitts.
Yeah, so I had this feeling that Robert House was in some ways based on Howard Hughes, and there we got a little bit more evidence there. In that little line, calm down, I just want to ask some questions.
Fine. Ask.
I heard you and 8 were attacked.
I don't like to talk about it. 8, he can't talk about it. They fried his voice module. Something good. It wasn't all the visitors, though. Only one of them got out of control. He's the one that took control of Little Yangtze, our old human farm.
Little Yangtze. Tell me what happened.
This human. I can't believe it. He broke out of the think tank in seconds. Then he went for Yangtze, got bomb collars, and started practicing on the subjects that were still there until he got the right frequency. We were sending robots to stop him, and he was slicing and cutting through their shells with some souped-up laser gun like they were cheese paper. When he hacked into the mainframe, 8 tried to stop him and got fried. Me? He rerouted my processors to take control of the train network here. If you see the tunnels with the trains plowed into them, you can thank our visitor for that. He wrecked the whole place. While we were trying to keep containment on the surface, turns out he used one train to punch out a tunnel and escape. Sealed now, but...
Okay, so someone who's handy with technology and energy weapons? Sounds like maybe somebody from the Brotherhood. I'm going to guess. Just throwing that out there. Who were the others?
2 other human specimens. One arrived not long after the troublemaker, and the last one, not sure when he showed up. Thought the first one was going to be lobotomized in Y-17. She got out somehow. The last subject, Klein might know more. He talked to him, and let him leave the think tank. Hope he knew what he was doing.
Why's that?
Klein knows things we don't. And I think he told some of those things to the last visitor.
Oh.
Dangerous things if they ever got out.
What do you do here?
All things robotical. You see a robot? I made it. See a broken robot? I made it that way. Deconstructed it down to parts. I have a gift with machines. I can render anything inoperable. Preserve them in a non-functioning state.
It doesn't sound like much of a skill.
Who asked you? You just wait until a working machine threatens you, and you'll wish I was around.
Okay. Do you have another name?
Yeah, I do. It wasn't always O. I just took that one by default because sometimes it's easier to accept the mistake as long as the purpose works. I don't want to get into it. It's a sore topic with me. Makes my gel ripple.
Are you sure? I'm a good listener. Got the ears for it.
Great. Psychology. Clearly the worst of the sciences, right after colostodiuretics. Okay, so my name is an O. Never was. It was circular, a single character, digit, but not O. But even with enhanced sensors, no one here could get it right. Always kept seeing the letter, not the number.
Well, I thought it looked like a 0. If they keep confusing the letter with the number, your name is Dr. O, Dr. 0?
Yes, thank you. 0. I am 0. How hard is that? A narrow, thin 0.
Huh. All right, so you want me to call you Dr. 0 or...
Zero's my name. I'm proud of it, all right? It doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Truth be told, my emotional attachment to it doesn't even register compared to just having people recognize the difference. It's just that they're both sort of round and hollow, so when they monitor scan them, they assume that, oh, it's O. Vivisect me, please.
Well, if you wanted to differentiate the 0 and the O, just put a slash through the 0.
What?
0. Draw a slash through it.
Did I shoot myself with a brainial beam or something? That's brilliant. I mean, I would have come to the same conclusion. Eventually. Oh, who am I deceiving? I never would have figured that out. I can't figure anything out. I'm useless.
Well, and that's what makes you truly a zero. I have no idea how you incompetents survived this long. Well, let's not be mean. So is that what you want to be?
Exactly. At least the old name was indisputable. Oh is more like surprise. Oh, look what I stepped in.
That's pretty good. Oh, we have a math wrath response here. Well, there's power in 0. It reduces anything multiplied against it to 0.
Well, of course it does. That's the most lethal of mathematics.
Indeed.
That's pretty cool, actually. Destroyer of numbers. I already wreck every robot I study. Why not basic arithmetic?
Why not?
I like your solution. With that kind of slash in the middle, I can set myself apart. If I wanted to. They make a 0 in all the think tank. They won't be able to escape it. That diagonal slash right down the middle. Thanks. Talking to you, it really helped unclog some frustration. Talking. What a primitive form of thought kicking.
Yeah, so he's the only one that I can stand so far. So 0, got any amazing discoveries to share?
You know, hearing my name said like that, it really de-reses my screens. As for discoveries, well, of course. Look at this. Just built it. Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, whatever.
You know what? I'm not even gonna pretend. I broke one of the monitors, and those innards start falling out everywhere. If you could just hold on to that for me until, well, forever, that would be welcome.
Well, I can use it to make a weapon repair kit, so that's all good. Tell me about Mobius and his monsters, please.
That genius Mobius somehow cobbled together these really impressive-looking robot scorpions with spare parts. Even painted them. Tried to see what makes them tick. Can't even examine them without them detonating all over me. Left with shrapnel and burns. Every time. Supposedly, he has even larger models, even a giant robot scorpion hidden deep within the Forbidden Zone. Yeah, right. Giant monsters, sure.
Well, really?
Yeah, crazy, right? Something right out of a midnight science fiction feature. Ridiculous. What are the odds?
Oh, they can't be possible. Surely not. Tell me about this facility.
Big Mountain used to be a mountain. Then there was a slight mishap. Now it's a crater. The dome used to be buried. Now it's exposed to the sky. Don't get me wrong. Makes the sky light up like a planetarium at night. All those spectra. So soothing.
Ooh, I love planetariums. I need more of those worthless caps to test the CIU barter functions upstairs.
I'd have a few left. Let me check. Yeah, there were a few under the monitors here. Here you go. Keeps the place tidy.
Nice. I guess that's it.
Until our next scheduled audio transmission and reception, then.
All right, so yeah, he's the only one that I can stand so far. Let's go back and talk to Klein. There's a lot of stuff in here. I have a feeling we'll be coming back in here a lot, so ignore. Have we talked to them all? Apparently we have, because Pick My Brain is not on here. Yeah, we've talked to them all. What's in here? This looks interesting. There's all kinds of stuff. Duct tape? No, turpentine. A sparking thing. All kinds of things we can use to repair stuff with. Very good. I'm just digging through their rooms. Why not? This has got to be Dala's room. Got to be. Yeah. I don't know whose room this is, but moving on. Hey, Klein.
Did you retrieve the technology?
No, I have not. I got some. I heard one of the previous visitors to the dome spoke to you, asked some questions.
Oh, yes. Yes, the last visitor. Well, the one just before you. Had an interesting name from some language that's almost impossible to speak. What did we speak about? Melancholy fellow. Had questions about history, but our conversation got interrupted. Twice, I believe. Once when the trains got derailed, and then a second time. Oddly enough, now that I'm accessing my databanks, I don't recall what the second time was. Mobius's incessant transmissions keep distracting me. Also, we didn't brain scrub the visitor. He may have left with some knowledge he shouldn't have. I believe, maybe. Oh, well, I'm sure it's of no consequence. I don't make many mistakes in calculation or perception, so probability favors me.
Of course it does. I guess that's it.
Yes, a most goodbye.
Goodbye. All right. Are they going to get upset if I pick this lock? Better save it first. It's not red. But, you know, that doesn't mean anything. Some caps. Some healing items. A lot of field telephones. Okay. Don't mind me. Surgical tubing. Oh, look, it's Dinky. Duct tape times 3. Ugh. Is this where they recharge, maybe? Because it seems like they all have a room, you know, to go to. The sparking thing. Rad-X. I wonder how radioactive this place is going to be. There's a rad suit, so maybe the answer is very. Dr. Mobius's glasses. Huh, so this is Mobius's room. Maybe he OD'd on Mentats. Maybe that's what happened to him. Oh, look, is that them? Okay, I guess it's all of them. Is that Dr. Dala? That's the only one that looks remotely feminine. He always has a Nuka-Cola clock. I mean, he doesn't always have it. I was reading always, yeah. Nuka-Cola clock. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So that's what they look like. I'm guessing that's Klein in the middle. And that's Mobius over here, most likely. And that's Dr. Dala. Then the others, I wouldn't be able to guess. That's probably Zero right there with the glasses. Possibly. Then the other two, one of them is Borous, and one of them is Dr. 8. I'm going to say that's Borous with the mustache, and that's Dr. 8. Let me know in the comments if I'm right. Lobotomic goggles. Int -2. Why would I have... Whatever, I'll take it. I'll store it upstairs in the thing. Okay, so I think I've talked to everybody. Might as well take this stuff and put it in our quarters, right? Some more duct tape. I like to see that. Anything else you want to say? No. Goodbye. I like him probably the least, actually. Cazador man. Duct tape. Any more over here? Okay. There's some more in here and there, but we'll get it later. Actually, you know what? Let's get it later. Okay. The sink. We need to plug in the artificial intelligence So let's do it.
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome to the sink. I am your electronic valet and household central processor. May I be of service, sir?
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence?
Regrettably not, sir. All modules in this habitat are synthetic personalities atop a mundane operating system. There is no intelligence here, sir.
Okay. Kind of reminds me of what everybody is saying is AI now. All these AI services that are proliferating in our world today are not actually intelligent at all. They are just elaborate programs designed to fool you, the user, into believing that they are intelligent. And they are doing a very good job of it. Anyway, you mean other personality modules are here?
Indeed, sir. Though if sir's aim is to activate them, I lament to inform, sir, that most have been offline for some years. If sir were to ask my opinion, I should venture that sir is better off without them. However, if sir is determined to inflict upon sir's self their dubious services, sir might locate backup personality disks elsewhere in the facility.
So I can access their functions without loading the tapes?
Tragically, the core operating systems are also located on the personality tapes, sir. Once the tape is installed, sir may request I switch their dialectic interfaces off, and I shall oblige with great delectation.
Okay.
However, sir will still be required to locate and install a backup holotape to access their functionality.
Why are there so many personality modules?
As I am given to understand, sir, this facility was once the property of a Dr. Mobius. He crafted the personality modules as part of a collection of experiments on the subject of machine-human interface. As to the reason for the unusual choices of devices to receive the modules, I cannot say.
All right, let's ask about something else.
Indubitably, sir.
What kind of services do you provide?
In addition to managing the personality matrices of the other household utilities, I can provide sir with direct access to the commissary. Any goods sir might require may be purchased through my shopkeep interface, whence tiny robots shall deliver them forthwith to this very domicile.
So he does repairs and he sells things. I'd like to buy some stuff.
Very good, sir. If I might suggest a table wine, the 64 Atomic Claret is a lovely little vintage.
I don't really like claret. All right, he has a glove, a shovel, and the sonic emitter revelation. Do I not have that? I have that. I don't need to buy it again. Combat armor, patient gowns, scientist scrubs, science +5, int +1. Neat. I'm interested in buying that, actually. Just to have it for my collection, but maybe not right now. We have all kinds of aid items, which is good. And we have some... It has duct tape. I'll buy all of his weapon repair kit stuff. And I think I'm good on ammo, but he has a lot of ammo, so that's good. A lot of different stuff. So let's do that, and let's call it good. I'm not going to sell anything. We can store it. Okay, so... Nah, there. Look at that thing.
Sir's accoutrements are precisely where sir has left them, and should the toaster say otherwise, I remind sir that it is a waste room.
The toaster. Well, we need to find the toaster's personality module. Toot sweet, then. Okay, so I'm going to put the sonic emitter on the bottom. And let me check out where we're at here. Okay, so there's the laser rifle. There's the MF Hyperbreeder Alpha. There's the sonic emitter. Now, I want my... What is the Cyberdog gun, huh? Requires strength 8. We can't use this. What has a dog on it? It has a brain in it. Holy crap. Too bad we don't have the science to use this. Oh, his little ears. They were right. What is it? I'm trying to spin around so I can see it. Wow. That thing's pretty crazy. But it is not at all our cup of tea. Oh, he whines when you put him away. Let's put the Gobi rifle on 8, I guess. No, on 8. All right, there we go. It's a man. All right, storage. Let's store some stuff. It's 27 pounds. We don't need to carry that around. I don't know. The pulse gun might be very good against a robot scorpion, so I'm going to hang on to that. Put the glove in there. For now, I'll put the Tommy gun in there as well. I'll hang on to these. These could come in handy. Explosives plus 10. Interesting. I don't know why I'd wear those goggles. Patient gown we'll throw in. I'll keep the radiation suit because we might need it. They gave me a bunch of 357 Magnum rounds, but I don't have anything currently that uses that, so I'm glad to have them. But that's good. We'll just leave that in there. The weapon. This thing uses 357 Magnum. Okay, that's why they gave those to me. I'll put half my energy cells in there. Do I have anything that even uses energy cells? I do. The pulse gun and this. Yeah, so I need to have some energy cells with me. They're very heavy. Let's see. I'll keep 100 of those. And wow, these energy cells, they are heavy. We'll put, I guess I'll keep 100 of those as well. For now, we'll see what we're up against. I don't know what we're going to be up against. So that's the best I can come up with. We don't need the flamer fuel. Do I have anything that uses electron charge packs? I don't. So those can go in. It's almost 2 pounds of savings right there. Okay, that's probably fine for now. Okay, let's look at the quests and see what we should do. Find the missing modules for the sink, auto dock, and the biological research station. We got a brain's best friend. Try to find any trace of Gabe in Higgs Village. Sonic emitter upgrade. Travel to the X8 Research Center to find the force field disrupting EM pulse wave upgrade for the sonic emitter. Travel to the X2 transmitter antenna array. Travel to the X8 Research Center, X13. And that's it. That's back into Mojave down there. So let's start with this one, the X13, I guess. How do we get out? We don't go that way. That's the balcony. Big mountain. Are you ready, folks? We're out here. What can possibly go wrong? What can go right? I already see a red thing. Oh, it's a lobotomite, I bet. It is. Look at it.
Intruder, you will not escape the eyes of my robo-scorpions or their pincers.
Whatever you say, Dr. Mobius. I'm going to attempt to sneak attack this dude. And we did. Reduced him to ash. One less problem. Oh, crap. Iron, huh? 10 pounds of iron. So this gives you some strength. That's neat. Bonus damage versus robots and power armor. Okie dokie. Oh, here he comes. That's pretty terrifying. Oh, wow. Ooh. That's the proton axe, huh? All right. That is horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. We're going to put on that mask and see what it looks like. Yeah. I don't like that. That's a look for sure, but daggone. Okay. Get that. Get our sunglasses back on. Our patented look. There we go. We're back in business. And our oak recumbrance is already creeping up. All right. Where we need to go is this way. So we shall. Or lobotomites over here. It's a shame they're hostile. This place is so freaky and weird. It feels like playing a different game, honestly. Totally different kind of vibe, you know? Can I get under this? X12 Research Center. Oh. What's that? It looks like Rex. Police Cyberdog. Canine unit. It's got little red and blue lights on its back. Is this where Rex came from? Well, we found this place. Let's go in. This was one of the quests, yes? No, it was not. Okay, so there's something in here. It's a force field, yes. In a terminal. So whatever sees me must be down here. It's a lobotomite with a big gun. Looks like. Okay. Wonder if this computer will turn off the force field. Request for assistance. We've had a small issue with one of our Y-17 trauma harnesses. Sadly, a member of the X-12 research team choked on a buffalo gourd seed and died while working late last night. I'm sorry, that's not funny, but oh, I mean, if I wasn't so obsessed with buffalo gourds, it probably wouldn't be as funny. But anyway, for some reason, his Y12 trauma harness will not shut down. In fact, it has begun malfunctioning and causing the late Mr. Harris to attack other employees. Do you have any prototypes you could lend us as a means to stop it? Barb. Assistance granted. I'm sending over the K9000 Cyberdog gun. It should do the trick. Let me know if you have any operational questions, Adam. Well, that person down there has a gun, the one I saw running around, the Cyberdog gun. K9000 Cyberdog gun sealed next 12. We've had another unfortunate occurrence. While attempting to destroy Mr. Harris' trauma harness, the disaster control team member carrying the gun slipped and fell, dropping the weapon. Unarmed, the team had to flee and seal off the lab. Unfortunately, your K9000 Cyberdog gun prototype was sealed inside X12. Barb. So there's nothing here. So, I'm guessing the way to turn off the force field is somewhere else. I didn't need that paint gun. Why did I take that? So is that Dr. Harris who choked on a buffalo gourd seed? Is that him? Yeah. It's a skeleton inside a suit. That's damn disturbing. Oh my gosh. You see me, don't you? Now you see me. Now you see me. I didn't realize this was going to have so many horror elements, but it's got them. Sorry you choked on a buffalo gourd seed and died, mate. All right, we're going to have to try a shot from here. The rifle's going to be more accurate, I think. Oh, yeah, way more accurate. Let's go for a headshot. Effective. These guys mean business. Oh, come on. Hit the lobotomite. Oh. Here we go. Come at me. Oh, gosh. I'm too close for comfort. There we go. Ugh. The things I put up with. What's radioactive down here? Ah, God, what is it? Oh, it's a Night Stalker. Ugh. Where's Veronica when you need her? Oh boy. Oh boy. Wow, I'm glad I have this gun. This super duper recharge pistol. So glad I have that. And lo and behold, it's time to
Klein, as useless as the bottle of the same name. Well, except as an example of an object that uselessly tries to fulfill its purpose.
look at this blue grass. It's pretty rad. I like that. Wooden crate. A stuff for me. Yes. All right. Fix that up. The goggles also give you the M-2. Yeah, I don't know why I would worry about this. Anyway, I'm going to go dump this stuff inside. I'm picking up a lot of things. But again, wow, these things are valuable. More valuable than a super sledge? Probably. It's hard to say. Let's just do that. The sink, that's where we want to go. Hello, Mr. Dude.
Might I be of service?
Yeah, let's do some shopping.
Very.
I mean, I don't know what to sell and whatnot. I don't really need caps. So you know what? Let's not do that. Let's just, for now, let's just store stuff. I might need caps later. You know what I mean? All right. I'm going to sell this one carton to him. Yeah. Okay, just get rid of it. All right. I need to heal. Too bad the auto dock's not working. Alrighty. Let's head back out.